You don't have a lot in your control. There's a lot of things you cannot control in this moment, but you would be surprised how many things outside of your control are affected by things that you do have control of. Start taking control of where you can so that you can see change where you can't control it.
You don't know me. You don't know me.
I need to do a few chores and then I need to do some things to take care of myself. So I wrote those things down. First, I'm gonna drink my coffee, which is so good, by the way. Might have to break that down again for you, but this is so good. Then I need to go do my skincare routine. I know I said that I need to do chores first and then take care of myself, but skincare does need to happen first thing in the morning just for me to feel good, refreshed, and motivated. Organize pots, organize makeup and hair stuff. I've gotten 2 organizers, one for the kitchen, one for the bathroom. They're both pretty small. I'm just kind of starting out with it to see what I need over here. Anyways, so I'm just kind of starting out. Hey, over here. Thanks. Just starting out to see what do I need, like how much more will I need, and then I'll purchase more as I go. But these first few things I got is free samples on TikTok, so I'm very grateful for that. And it just kind of helps me get motivated to put more functionality into my home as well as more intention. I've also been doing that. I believe I showed this to you guys already, but I'm going to go ahead and show you again. I went ahead and put up these lovely, fantastical pieces of art onto my wall. I got them from TikTok Shop and they are on canvas. They're beautiful. Look how bright, look how vibrant they are even in this low dim light. They're so gorgeous. I love them so much. Initially, I wasn't going to put them up until I had frames for them, but then I was like, you know what, screw it. That's just another one of my ADHD excuses, makes my brain all jumbled and then makes me not want to do things. So I just put them up. And you know what? If I'm still going to get frames, if I was ever going to get frames, I will still get the frames. I'll put them in the frames and I'll hang them back up. But for right now, they look cute how they are. When you do your list of chores, I think you should always do like one thing that takes like just one initial act. Maybe that's filling up the dishes. Maybe that's throwing in a load of laundry. So that's usually what I do. I just throw in a load of laundry and then I get started on the rest of my chores. So that's what I'm about to do right now while I drink my coffee. And I'm going to do my skincare routine, come in here, organize some pots with you guys. And then I'll go organize my makeup and my hair. Come and do these dishes. The reason that I'm doing the dishes last, even though they're gross and should be done first, because I'm always going to have dishes to do. These clean pots, if I don't get them organized, they will never get organized. And if I don't get that hair and makeup in there situated, it will never get situated. But these dishes will get done. The dishes will always be there and they will always get done. Think about that as well. Whenever you are struggling to get things done and you're like putting things off, could it be because you're tending to priorities that are never going to go away? That priority is never going to go away. It is super reoccurring. So I think it's okay if you put it off a few minutes to get this one thing done that has not been done in I don't know how long. Go get that done. Give this one a break for a few days. A day. Give it a break for a day. Anyways, washing your face will really make you, like literally just doing your skincare routine, it will make you feel like that girl. There will be days where I would be depressed. Well, this was in the past. This don't really happen anymore. But there would be days where I would be depressed because I felt ugly. This happened a lot in high school and sometimes a little bit like, when my postpartum was a lot fresher. Times where I would be just like straight up depressed because I felt like I was ugly. I learned doing that skincare routine will fix all of that. Especially whenever you get into it and you find what works for you. I can't guarantee if you just go in and slap a bunch of shit on your face, it's gonna make you feel so gorgeous just because you put hyaluronic acid on your face one time. But once you really find what works for you, and the best part about it is you're not relying on your face to change. You're just relying on making your skin the healthiest version of itself and seeing how beautiful that is. One of my favorite acts of self-love. Keep your friends close, say your enemies closer. If I really know who you can trust. Okay, I got a mic necklace going on here. Do you like it? I don't really care if you like it. Watch the video. What are we doing today? We are cleaning off this window. It's actually not as dusty as I thought it would be. We're gonna clean off this window. I really hope this is as pretty as I think it's gonna be. We're gonna clean this side. Yeah. Off of TikTok Shop, I got one of those stickers that goes on here. Zamari, could you move, funky tail? It's really not even dirty. I thought it was dirty. Like I said, this came off of TikTok Shop. Okay, now. It's so freaking gorgeous. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. I hope this is gonna be enough. Ruthlessness is mercy. Oh, ow. I'm trying to think of a way to get up there safely without busting my ass. Yo, I don't even know what I should do. Maybe there's something in the closet I can use. Let me just scoot up. I don't see a mother effing thing. Well, window seal it is. Because I feel like if I go get the chairs from outside, I do feel like it would like break. Yay, it's not like actually sticky. It's not adhesive. That is lovely. I love to hear that. I was a little worried about putting it on there and then obviously I could get in trouble. Not in trouble, but if it didn't like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because we technically, our lease is up in about 6 months. Actually less than that. I didn't really want to do anything too permanent because it just didn't feel right. I don't have a man here. I mean, I do have a man who lives here. But he's at work. He's not here. You know what I'm saying? Plus, who needs a man? Who even needs that? Yo, this is definitely not going to be enough. So what do we do? I thought for sure. Like, I got the big one. What do we do? These are definitely kitchen scissors, which I really discourage using kitchen scissors outside of the kitchen. Unfortunately, I was the only person following that rule. You good? Until I just stopped following the rule. And now, the people who were not previously following that rule, they want to act like it's an issue. And I was enforcing it for so long. I guess you should have just, I don't know, listened to me the first time. No, I'm not going to even worry about this being straight. It is what it is. Not everything has to be perfect in life. It's crooked, and that's okay. That is okay. The important part is that it's on there. Should I do like, just like a strip down? Somebody in here. Well, my cover has been blown. This is dumb and stupid anyway. Okay, so where was I? So I'm here. I'm gonna organize everything. Everything that I have to organize is either in one of these 2 drawers that is immensely stuffed with BS. There's not even really much going on in here, but it just doesn't have any organization. I'm not even gonna really show you. And then I have this big, hold on. I have this big gray bin filled with stuff. Some stuff needs to get thrown away. Some stuff needs to just be organized. So yeah, I'm gonna do that while we talk about some things. And we're gonna light an incense. So I have not really been, I've been like working myself out of this funk that I didn't get into until peak season at my job started. Because when I first started the job, it was super easy. It wasn't demanding. I probably was dealing with like 4 interactions a day and the rest was just waiting time. Peak season picked up and it has been demanding. I think I'm gonna go ahead and throw these away. They definitely were working like to do what they said they were gonna do. I just didn't anticipate like them to add so, like, I don't know why. Everyone said, oh yeah, I went up 2 cup sizes, but I thought it was just from like the lift, I guess. Like I wasn't expecting like this much padding. I didn't need all that. That's not necessary. Anyways, I've been working myself out of this funk and then it became harder to utilize work time to clean the house and be productive on my off time and still all manage to get as much rest as I wanted to. So now I've just been struggling to do all of that. And I still feel like I haven't been, you know, as good with my content as I want to. And I have to remember, I may not be pulling in as much money as I want to right now, but it's not the money that I'm chasing, not the money that I want. It's the freedom. It's the comfort. It is the security. It is the satisfaction. It's the lifestyle that I'm chasing, not the money. I don't need the ability to spend. I just need something secure. I just want to be secure and I want the lifestyle that I'm chasing. And that's what I have to remember. And that's what's going to help me like cut back on spending. Just remembering those little things, reminding myself of these things is going to help me just discipline myself. It's going to help me cut back on spending. I don't necessarily need everything that I think about. Not all money is good money. You know, keep me grounded and keep me focused without discouraging me. Just because I don't see all that monetary response just right now, it doesn't mean that I'm losing. I've been holding on to this for freaking years. I used the last of it the other day. I don't know why I didn't throw it away. This can go. I don't need the box anymore. I'm not gonna make any more content. That's why I hoard boxes and stuff. I think it'll be good for content and then I never end up making the content for it. The whole point of this video is supposed to be a reminder of taking the time to put the effort into what you want to see. You don't have a lot in your control. There's a lot of things you cannot control in this moment, but you would be surprised how many things outside of your control are affected indirectly or directly by things that you do have control of. Start taking control of where you can so that you can see change where you can't control it. Unfortunately, that also requires you to accept the things that you cannot change for them to actually start changing, but That's a whole nother topic. I was looking for this in the shower last night. And when I say I be keeping this, I'm not throwing this one away. It still got some in there. I don't even know if I'm gonna use the rest of this one. I like the way this smells. It just looks so cheap. Like, it just kind of looks like it's not good for you. But it does make my skin soft. Like, I'm pretty sure it came out of Marshall's. Y'all, this Dermaplast was an actual lifesaver after I gave birth. I don't even want to throw it away. It's also good for like other stuff too, like sunburn and bug bites, not just giving birth. Good to know. I'm trying to pull out like things that I'm gonna keep and throw them to the side. Anyways, I keep getting off topic, sorry, but why are these in here? Don't really know. What you're seeing me do is take the opportunity to try to make things a little bit easier for myself in the future. I'm constantly struggling with looking for things and rummaging through things. Bathroom just looking junky and not put together. So I'm taking this moment while I have the time, while I have the energy to make my life a little bit easier for when I'm not gonna have the energy to deal with this. And I'm gonna be so happy that I did this for myself. So this is what I mean when I say invest into your environment. It's not always about buying decoration or re-innovating or purchasing things. Sometimes it's about just putting in effort where you can. Even if I did not purchase this small ass organizer that I thought was going to be 3 times the size, I would still be in here organizing it. Why? Because it needs to happen. It needs to be done. And I have to recognize that and be willing to invest that time into myself in order to feel that satisfaction and be willing to move on to the next step. Remember that when you're wanting to see improvement in yourself, and your environment is a great place to practice this, the effort that you want to put in yourself and practice that taking care and being disciplined and showing up for yourself the way you would for others and putting in the work for yourself the way that you would for others. You heard? All right, I think you heard. Okay, I don't really want to throw this away because it looks like it could be used again. So I will save this cakes bag because when I find it, I'm gonna put it in there. Makeup brush cleaner, we're gonna keep that. I actually really like this stuff so far. It's a Quartzery body cream, booster vitamin C, niacinamide, pearl capsules. You know what I love about it is I've gotten every drop. It was full, but this thing right here, it's like scraping. I've gotten every drop. I'm keeping that. I love Quartzery. Also, they have an exfoliator that I need to purchase. Again, I got a free sample from them. That's when I got this. It is insane. The way the dead skin just rolled right off. Oh, I gotta show you guys. I have to show you guys. I'm in the market to try to start working at a salon job. I need to dye my hair red X, but mother freaking deliciously big. How you guys doing? What have you been doing in life? What are your goals in this moment? What are your aspirations? I want to talk about some things with you guys. I want to know what you guys are interested in so that we can touch on those things. I just don't think I'm ever gonna use this. This has one use in it. Like, I'm not throwing that away. Are you crazy? I'm gonna throw this away.